Hello students, so we are here to discuss some more questions of the circle. I hope that you have completed up to question number 9. We are going to discuss from question number 10 some more questions related, and the principle, or we can say that how when a figure is circumscribed or inscribed, this type of questions will be discussing. Code question related to code also will be discussing. So these questions we are going to discuss. First question I am going to discuss is question number 10. ABC is an isosceles triangle inscribed in a circle. ABC is given to us as a isosceles triangle which is inscribed in a circle. AB is equal to AC and equal to 12 root 5 and BC is equal to 24 centimeter. Means these are the things which has been given to us. AB is equal to AC is equal to 12 root 5 centimeter. And the second thing is given to us is BC is equal to 24 centimeter. Now it is asking in the question, it is being asked about the radius of the circle. So it is asked about radius. So now I will be making one circle. In this is the center. Circumscribed means triangle will be inside the circle, or we can say circle will be outside the triangle. That is the meaning of circumscribed. Means a circle will be outside the triangle and it will be passing through all the 3 points. So from here I will be drawing on this line which is perpendicular. This line is perpendicular. I am joining this point. This is, I can take it as radius. This will be also radius. This distance I am taking it as h. This is 12 root 5. Why? Because I will be naming this as A, B and C. So this is 12 root 5 and this is also 12 root 5. So 12 root 5 and 12 root 5. BC is 24. But the property states that when the chord is passing through center, the line passing through center bisects the chord. Chord here is BC. BC is 24 centimeter. So this will be 12 centimeter and this will be also 12. Now I am getting two equations saying I am naming this point as D. We can write it as in triangle ABD. This is AB square. AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square. This is one of the equation I will be getting from here. So AB value is 12 root 5 whole square is equal to AD square. AD is R plus H. AD is R plus H whole square. This is AO plus OD means AD. And from here we are getting BD. BD is 12 centimeter. 12 centimeters square. So from here we will be getting 12 square. I can take this 12 root 5 square minus 12 square is equal to R plus H whole square. We will be getting, I can take 12 square as common. And from here I will be getting 5. Root 5 square is 5 and minus 1. I am getting is equal to R plus H whole square. So from here we will be getting R plus H whole square is 12 square into 4 is equal to R plus H whole square. Means R plus H will be equal to, I can write, if I will be taking root of this 12 square, 12 into 12 into 2 into 2 I am writing at 4. So from here we are getting R plus H is equal to 12 into 2 means 24. R plus H value we have got is 24. Now the second part is, now this is one of the equation I got. In the second equation, if I will be taking in triangle OBD, in triangle OBD, and this triangle I can write OB square is equal to OD square plus BD square. OB square is R square is equal to OD is H square plus BD square. BD is 12 whole square. So from here we can get, I can write it as R square minus H square is equal to 12 square, which is 144. I can write it as R minus H into R plus H is equal to 144. Now we know the value of R plus H is 24. I can write here R minus H into R plus H is 24 is equal to 144. We are getting R minus H is equal to 144 by 24, which is coming out to be 6. This is R minus H. I can take, if I will be solving, R plus H is equal to 24 and R minus H is equal to 6. So from here, if I will be adding both the things, we will be getting 2R is equal to H minus H is equal to 24 minus plus 6. So from here we are getting R is equal to 30 by 2, which is coming out to be 15 centimeter. This is the value of R. So this is question number 10. Now we'll be discussing question number 12. In question number 12, it is given that AB is a diameter of a circle and M is a point in AB such that AM is equal to 18 centimeter and MB is equal to 8 centimeter. Find the length of the shortest chord through M. This is the question. And this one circle is given to us. In this circle, we are given that AB is a diameter of the circle. AB is the diameter of the circle. AB is the diameter of the circle, and the second thing is given to us, M is a point on AB such that AM is equal to 18 centimeter. I am taking this point as O. O is the center and M point I am taking it is here. So AM length will be equal to 18 centimeter and MB will be equal to 8 centimeter. This is given to us, AM is equal to 18 centimeter and MB is equal to 8 centimeter. So from here we can get AB is equal to 18 plus 8. Means I can find the length of diameter, which is coming out to 26 centimeter. Now from here, if I want to get the length of radius will be 26 by 2 because AB is the diameter. So radius will be 26 by 2, which is equal to 13 centimeter. Now in the question it has been asked about we have to find the length of the shortest chord. Length of the shortest chord through M. Means the chord will be passing through point M. Like this. This is the length of the chord we have to find. So this distance is, we can see, this entire distance we have got is 13 centimeter. This from here. Means I can say OB is equal to 13 centimeter. OB I have got. We have to find OM. I can find the length of OM. And this length is given to us as, we have to find this length, C and D. Length of the chord. I will be finding this part because this will be bisected also. This will be also perpendicular. So from here, because this is passing through this point O and this will be perpendicular. Now OM. OM will be equal to, as you see, OB is 13. This part is 8. So this part will be 5 centimeter. So OM will be equal to OB minus MB, which is coming out to be 13 minus 8, which is 5 centimeter. This is the length of OM. Now OD, we know OD is also the radius. We can say OD is equal to R is equal to 13 centimeter. Now in this triangle, in triangle ODM, this point is M only. This is not clearly visible. I am making it once more. This is M. In triangle ODM. In triangle ODM. In this triangle, this is the perpendicular. So OD will be, OD square is equal to OM square plus DM square. OD we can get is 13 centimeter. This is, and OM we have found just now 5 centimeter from here, and DM square. This is 169 minus 25, which is equal to DM square. DM will be equal to 144, root of 144, which is coming out to be 12 centimeter. Now from here we can get DM is 12 centimeter. This part is 12 centimeter, so this will be also 12 centimeter, or we can say it will be, the length will be twice the length of DM, because the chord is bisected by the center. This line is bisecting chord in two equal half, this and this. M, DM will be equal to CM. So from here we will be getting CD, we have to find. CD will be equal to twice of DM, because CD is the length of chord, 2 into 12, which is coming out to be 24 centimeter. So this is question number 12. In this question we have to find the length of the shortest chord which is passing through M. So this is question number 12. Okay. In question number 15 we are going to discuss. In question number 15, it is given that the line joining midpoints of two chords of a circle passes through its center. Line segment, we can say that the line joining the midpoint, F is the midpoint, E is the midpoint. The line segment joining the midpoints E and F of the two chords are AB and CD. And this, it is given to us that it passes through its center. It is passing through its center. Prove that the chords are parallel. Means I can say that since AB or the line segment joining, means I can say that OF bisects AB. Why I am saying OA? Because F is the midpoint. So OF will be bisecting AB. And since O is the center, that implies by theorem we can say that angle AFO will be 90 degree, because that is the theorem that if a line passing through center bisects the chord and it is perpendicular to the length, we can say that implies angle AFO will be equal to 90 degree. This is one by theorem. The line passing through center of circle bisects the chord and perpendicular, and is perpendicular to the chord. That is the theorem, as I explained earlier also, that the line passing through center means OF is perpendicular to the chord, means chord is AB. And similarly we can say, this angle will be also 90 degree. This angle will be also 90 degree. Angle OED is equal to 90 degree. Now I have to prove that these are parallel. I can say that if this angle is 90 and this angle is also 90, means I can say that angle AFO is equal to angle OED. That is, we can say that this is on the left side of transversal and this is on right side of transversal. If these lines are parallel, that is only the case when two angles can be equal. So from here we can say these are alternate angles. Or another way is also there for proving this, that we can say that when two lines are parallel, the angles, sum of co-interior angles is 180 degree, means this 90 and this is also 90. 90 plus 90 is 180 degree. That is also the way we can say that these lines are parallel. But I am writing here AFO is equal to angle OED. These lines are these are alternate angles. That implies I can say AB will be parallel to CB. So this is the proof. Means I have written it by from here that OED is 90 degree, AFO is also 90 degree. By theorem that the line passing through center of a circle bisects the chord and is perpendicular to it. Perpendicular to it, it is because in the question it was given that the midpoint joining the chords. Midpoints of the chord is passing through center. This is passing through center. The line joining the midpoint is passing through center. Means this will be this angle will be 90 degree. That was the thing we have to keep in mind. So this is question number we have discussed is 15 number question. Now we'll be moving to question number 18. Okay. In question number 18 bit A in the adjoining figure given below, OD is given perpendicular to the chord AB. OD is perpendicular to the chord AB. OD is given perpendicular to the chord AB of a circle whose center is O. And if BC is a diameter, BC is a diameter of the circle. BC is diameter. These are the things which has been given to us. Now in the question we have to prove that so that CA is equal to twice of OD. CA is twice of OD. From here what we can see that BC is the diameter. This is diameter. That implies for proving this, when will be proving? So given part is BC is, since BC is a diameter, that implies I can say that OC will be equal to OB. Means these are radius. OC and OB will be becoming radius. So I can write here radius. And from here I can say it is equal to Y. That implies I can say O is the midpoint of BC. This is one of the statement I have got. Now I will be proving that D is also the midpoint. Since O is the center and it will bisect and the line through it will bisect and the line passing through O will bisect chord AB. This is the statement we know that the line passing through center bisect the chord. That implies I can say that AD will be equal to DB, because this is the line passing through center and this is perpendicular as well as this will be bisecting the chord. So from here we are getting AD is equal to DB and D is midpoint of AB. D is midpoint of AB. So from here in triangle, if I will be taking in triangle ABC, two midpoints we have got in triangle ABC. D and O are midpoint. D and O are midpoint of AB and BC respectively. We are getting these are the midpoints. So from here we can write the line joining D and O by midpoint theorem. That line joining D and O, DO will be half of the base. This is the base AC. So from here we are getting DO is equal to half of base AC. So from here we are getting AC is equal to twice of DL. So this is the proof of this part. That first of all we have tried to prove that D is also the midpoint and O is the midpoint because it is the center. So this is question number 18. Now you have to complete up to question number 18, and the remaining questions and the entire chapters will be discussing in the next class. Okay, thank you.